This kid is unbelievable for his size. Shot blocked from Davis, comes running down the floor.
Creating alley-oop.
Davis throws it down. That was a tough. Throws it out to Davis. Davis the high arcing three, nails it.
I think the best big man in the game. He has the hostility, the versatility, the creativity. So he's averaging 26 points.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Sim Sports, and yes, I am back. If I really told you guys everything that's happened recently, you guys wouldn't believe me. So much has been holding me back from making videos. It's crazy. But everything is good now. I'm in the best mood. I'm really motivated by all the support and love I have been getting since I last uploaded. I really appreciate all the nice comments you guys leave. But now, I'm focused and ready, so let's move on. What if Anthony Davis gets traded to Boston? Before we get to the actual 2K simulation, here's a little monologue I put together for you guys. So by now, you may have heard, even though this will probably never happen, why not just entertain it and ask ourselves, what if? What if Alvin Gentry didn't shut down and kill the fantasy of most Boston Celtics fans? Gentry denied any speculation of trading their star pupil. Sure, he didn't necessarily say it was completely out of the table. He made an offer, one that was perhaps a bit too high, one that I'm sure Tom Brady and Robert Kraft wouldn't approve of. After all, those planes can come in pretty handy, so no. All respect to Alvin Gentry, the head coach, but we want to talk to the GM, Dell Demps, most notably known as the man who drafted Anthony Davis and traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Listen, the Celtics don't have two jets they can offer you, but they do have two players, one all-star caliber player in Al Horford and one young lion who shows signs of promise and a future all-star in Jaylen Brown. So here you go, and you could throw in one of those few players who you gave crazy contract to, and the Celtics will be doing you a favor in return. So we'll just assume you said yes, and the Celtics, Pelicans just made a deal. So what happens now? Will we finally get to see somebody other than LeBron's team represent the East? Should Golden State even be worried? Timberwolves, Spurs, Rockets, and now possibly Celtics in the finals? Would this be too much for the NBA? Let's leave it up to Sim Sports and simulate. After all, that's what we do best. Alright, enough of that. Just a little something I put together. I try to do something different. If you guys want to see more monologues as the intro, let me know. I really enjoyed putting that together, but now, let's get serious. As we get to simulating this season with AD as a Celtic, here are a few things you guys should know before we get started. Assuming Gordon Hayward doesn't come back for this season, because the odds as of today still seem unlikely, we will continue to simulate the entire season, including the playoffs, without Gordon Hayward. The trade will take place a few days back from today, when the rumor was actually, quote, relevant, which was January 19th. So Anthony Davis' first game will be on the 21st against the Magic. So that's just to let you guys know that we are not simulating this all the way from the beginning. It's just a few days back from today. And last thing, the trade details. The Celtics traded Al Horford and Jaylen Brown for Anthony Davis and Omer Asik, if that's how you pronounce it, sorry. Which, if you're wondering about, he won't really be seeing any minutes with the Celtics, mainly because he's dealing with Crohn's disease. And I really hope he gets better soon. Just wanted to throw that in there. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. The Celtics just let the whole league know they don't just want to settle for the Eastern Conference Finals. They want to compete for a championship in the NBA Finals. So they put the Cavs on notice by adding another superstar to their roster. So before Anthony Davis stepped foot as a Celtic, Boston had a team record of 34-12, having only 39 games left to figure out how to play together and build chemistry on the court. Sure, they were currently the first seed, but adding a player such as Davis was a huge change. Davis needed time to adjust playing with his new team, and time was a bit of a concern this deep into the season. The Celtics lost a few games at first, as expected, but seemed to pick up in mid-February. Going on a 9-game winning streak, 2 teams they beat in that stretch were the Cavs and Rockets, but eventually lost to Minnesota. The Celtics started to look like a team that should definitely be in the conversation when you bring up someone like Golden State or Houston Rockets. They had all the confidence in the world heading towards the end of this season. Many start to wonder if the Cavs should even be concerned. The Celtics finished with a 60-22 record. Home advantage throughout the East, second best defensive team in the NBA, and top 3 team in the league. The playoffs are now here, and to pretty much fast forward and sum it up, Celtics beat the Pistons in 6 games in round 1. 76ers upset the Heat, facing the Celtics next. The Celtics beat the 76ers in 5 games and then advanced to meet the Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals rematch. And here's where the good part begins. Celtics have home court advantage, so they defend their home and win the first 2 games. Now the talks begin about the Cavaliers not being able to live up to the expectations and etc. Cavs are in trouble because if they lose the next game, they will be done. Game 3, Cavs defend the land, winning convincingly. In fact, they go on to win the next 2 games as well, being up 3-2 against the Celtics. So everyone who loves basketball loves a Game 7 in the playoffs. Game 7. A whole lot on the line here. Meanwhile, Golden State is already waiting for the winner on the other side. It had me up on my seat, but eventually the Celtics won at home, and Kyrie closed out the game, leading the Celtics to their first NBA Finals since 2010. And LeBron James now faces some tough decisions on what he plans to do next. This will be the first NBA Finals since 2010 that won't feature LeBron playing in it. So it's now the Celtics versus the Warriors in the NBA Finals. And needless to say, the Celtics prematurely were not a match for the Warriors. Similar to last year, the Warriors were so dominant, no team has really had an answer for them. Rockets took them to 6 games but eventually fell short just like the Celtics. Anthony Davis shied away from the spotlight. Kyrie tried his best but couldn't carry the whole team and nor erase any deficit. So Warriors got the clean sweep and captured their 3rd championship in 4 years. You start to wonder, had Gordon Hayward been healthy and played, would it have made a difference? Who knows? That's another what if. I left him out because it's unrealistic that he would return, but anyway, there you have it. Do you guys agree with 2K? Let me know in the comment section and start a debate. Remember to keep it friendly. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. I have a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers by February 20th. I know we could make it happen. It's an important date. YouTube has put my account on notice, and I want to accomplish my 1,000 subscribers, hopefully pretty soon. You guys have been showing mad love and continue to show the support. Thank you, and we will see you next time. Peace.